Not studio mode. Get off of studio mode. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm going to say this again. Welcome everybody to Mass Effect 2. I spent the last half an hour getting the materials for this today. Out of blah. I finished getting all the materials in the Omega Star Cluster. Um, 128 audio bitrate. Okay. I'll fix that when I'm done. Yeah, I am. We're gonna finish off the Omega Nebula cluster. The Omega Nebula Star Cluster. Then we're gonna go to Citadel.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
My current upgrades are working pretty well. That's about the best I can do.
Okay.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
There we go. Okay. I did find a mission while doing that. While doing my surveys and stuff. So
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should
Nothing.
know?
Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I think I got recovered this Cerberus operative. That's it. The fat horror system. Let's land. Incinerate, cryoblast, neural shock. No. I'm liking my Zaid and Garrus combo. Might as well look at that. Zaid, you got nothing. Of course, Shepard has nothing. Easy launcher. Garrus has that. Zaid has that. Exit. Garrus, use your sniper rifle.
You got it.
Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna run into, so. How does it get my armor penetration?
12 o'clock. Engaging barrier! Hitting into the wall!
Okay, SMG.
Firing a high impact shot.
Okay.
Nice.
Mind over matter! Mind over matter! Target has cloak!
Come on. What the fuck was that?
Taking cover!
contact.
Weakening. Eclipse forever.
No more eclipse. Damn, that was a pain in the ass. And there we go.
Good shot. Firing concussive shot. Sit down. Watch for fire.
I've lost contact.
We
Watch
got
for the
company.
drone. Deploying warp field.
Incineration ready.
Deploying warp field.
Get back to cover.
Casualties. I'll tear you apart. Let's travel. Fire. Mind over matter. I'll tear you apart.
Got hostile drone.
Grabbing cover.
This'll put him down.
Travel. Fire. I'll tear you apart.
Fire in the hole.
Deploying warp field.
Give me a target. Hostile punch.
Mind over matter.
I love it.
This'll put him down.
And back to my rifle. That sucked.
Got your back.
Coming.
Wait, do I have chrono rounds? No. That was easy.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly. Data received.
Okay. I need to fix my armor. Not wearing the right set of armor.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I don't care right now. I need to fix my armor. Get back to this. Find private terminal. Operative, you have logged and begun decryption of the data you've recovered from the Eclipse based on wreck. Preliminary searches show that the information pertains to illicit operatives in which Cerberus was involved over the past 5 years. Should this information be released, it could severely hinder Cerberus's ability to operate openly in the galaxy. It will take me a year or more to completely decrypt this information. That's pretty decrypted information. I'm pretty sure I'm done. I actually have to go to Omega. Because I have something I need to give really. The Bible dock with Omega. Garrus and Zaid.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications. I have also run searches for reports on Archangel. The various mercenary groups appear to believe that he is dead.
Works for me.
Yeah.
You hear that? No, me neither.
I knew a bar out on the front that looked like this. Me and some friends got stupid one night. Long story short, tempers flared, followed by pistols. We all got out, except my buddy Narco. Places like this are slaughterhouses, dressed as nightclubs. I shit you not.
One night with Arya. That's all it'll take.
Arya.
What do you need?
This data pad was on one of the mercs going after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
That is all.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You do that.
Okay.
Arya has work for you, if you're interested. Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Why me?
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
If Arya wants my help, she better tell me why. I'm not doing this for my health.
Fine. Whatever gets you to take the job. If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Why can't
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
What about the other guy talking? On.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
Protesters have again attempted to extinguish the Shepherd Memorial flame on Torfin. Authorities issued warnings, but Admiral Hackett asked that no arrests be made.
Government here. Walk away.
No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Arya's Patriarch. What do you want?
War stories.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Arya's now.
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
Why?
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I could think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. And someone who wanted to weaken Arya might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad.
Okay.
But perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay and see who thinks me important enough to kill.
You allow Arya to protect you like you're her pet? I thought you were a Krogan.
Arya let me live. She gave me a position of honor as her advisor.
She gave you a position of comfort as her trophy. Is that what you want? Or would you rather go down fighting?
I wished she'd killed me the day she beat me. That would have been a glorious death. But perhaps it is not too late to die well. Perhaps these assassins will remember my name.
Maybe.
Farewell, human. And thank you.
Okay, bye.
A source reports that the attack
Walking
on the
around
human
in this
colony,
place
Freedom's
makes me
Progress,
sick.
is being
People still
investigated as a
dying,
possible
the
terrorist
strong
attack by
still
dissidents from
exploiting
former
the
council
weak.
races.
Nothing I
While
did
no
here
formal
even made a
statement
dent
has
in
been
this.
issued, the council has made formal information requests of the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Buy that.
This might be useful.
Buy that. Buy that.
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make. The new silhouette strongly resembles ancient Rachni ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The council has pledged a full investigation.
The Furlan Consortium is going ahead with its plans to sue the Citadel Council to remove unfair limits on the intergalactic slave trade. A Furlan spokesman had this to say. Slavery is an inextricable part of the Batarian caste system. By limiting the slave trade, the Council is limiting our cultural rights. The Council is scheduled to hear arguments over the next few weeks. Furlan representatives do not expect the Council to take the culturally sensitive option.
What do you want?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. What do you want?
I don't want anything
Check
at
out
all.
Afterlife's main floor. You'll like it.
Colony called Freedom's Progress has been attacked by unknown sources, marking yet another in the chronicle of the humans' failure to defend their own colonies. The Alliance has dispatched aid and transport vessels in an effort to ease the suffering among the ruins of the human colony. Raiders and pirates have already jumped on the opportunity, staking out the routes that lead to Freedom's Progress. Record windfalls are expected.
Yay.
The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort, has declined to name the next race likely to gain council membership. However, she suggested an announcement could come soon.
A fortune, a blight on Omega's society, or a boon for the station's depressed labor market.
Arya wants to speak with you, human. Something about Patriarch taking on a squad of mercs by himself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
I heard my old friend Patriarch died. Went out in a blaze of glory. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I gave him what you couldn't. The chance to die like a Krogan.
That wasn't your decision to make. His life belonged to me.
Patriarch was dead for centuries. You know that.
How he was. I'd almost forgotten he was a Krogan. You gave him the death he deserved.
Okay.
You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated.
Okay.
When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend.
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
It's plain dirty.
Sounds like you changed the rules and the battlefield.
Krogan nature made it easy for us to take advantage. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Why call him Patriarch?
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. I suppose I still can.
Interesting. But let's move on.
Do you need something else?
Nope.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you need to loosen up a little.
Okay, who is that?
Nothing to see here.
Is it just me, or are you getting better looking?
Hi. I may have accidentally got somebody killed in my game.
Come on, let me in.
I don't know if Discord is actually catching you. Sorry, OBS is catching Discord. I can hear you. Yes, it is.
That's all right by me, I suppose. So you might be talking to a ghost. But I mean, I am
yes.
God. Love that. I mean, I am a god, though, so like.
That's the fact that it's. There we go. Fixed it.
Coolio. Hello, hello.